shattered grace. Wore every scar like battle paint. They tried to erase my name, my face, but I carved it deep in myth and flame. I stood alone in shadowed halls where whispers turned to sharpened knives, but I held fast through every fall and stitched my soul with rebel light. They built their thrones on borrowed gold while I was forged in fire and stone. They called me lost, too fierce, too bold, but I was never theirs to own. I was the silence they couldn't break, the fall line they refused to see. But now I rise with every quake and claim the ground beneath my feet. I'm right where I belong, on the edge of the sky, with fire in my veins and stars in my cry. I built this throne from broken stone, made exile feel like home. I'm right where I belong, unshaken, unbound. The storm was mine to ride, not drown. Let them watch me blaze, let them hear my soul. I'm right where I belong, They drew their lines in velvet dust, told me to shrink, to fade, to kneel. But I was born of iron and trust, of truths too wild for them to feel. They crowned their queens with silent grace while I wore storms upon my skin. They feared the fire in my face, the voice that roared from deep within. I lit my path with rebel light, each step a spark, each breath a flame. I didn't fit, and that's my right. I'm not their echo, I'm my name. Let the winds howl, let the ground shake. I'm the anthem no cage can take. Cracked earth, neon skies, phoenix flight. I stand in power, bathed in love. I'm right where I belong, on the edge of the sky, with fire in my veins and stars in my cry. I built this throne from broken stone, made exile feel like home. I'm right where I belong, unshaken, unbound. The storm was mine to ride, not drown. Let them watch me blaze, let them hear my soul. I'm right where I belong. I'm right where I belong. I'm right where I belong.
Happy Saturday, everybody, and happy Valentine's Day to all those people out there who have a significant other and who are just madly in love. You know, that's not the road that everybody gets in life, but um, I chose to remember my late ex-husband for Valentine's Day because we were still very good friends even after the divorce. And to honor him, I'm wearing my engagement ring and a really pretty, just a cheap, pretty little necklace that he got me that I've held on to. And if he were still alive, we would have been married for 24 years this year. If he were still alive and if we were still married. And so he's somebody I miss. Mark, I know you're up there watching over all of us. But so I'm not gonna play a lot of love songs because I have not written a lot of love songs, but I do have one that it's kind of a male and female talking to each other, and it's really hard to explain the song, but it's like they both admit their faults and stuff. If it will let me play it. There it is. So enjoy, y'all. Sorry guys, having technical difficulties tonight, which, yeah, it's the story of my life, evidently. I'm gonna have to go this route, so give me a minute. Won't let me play it directly off my computer for some reason, which pisses me off. So I am sorry about that. Just let me get to this. I do hope that those that are stuck at home because they don't have somebody to go out and celebrate Valentine's Day with, you're still loved. And even though you didn't have a date for Valentine's Day, sooner or later someone's going to come along that loves you for you. Might take a long time, like in my case, but there's someone out there for everyone. You just have to believe that. Come on. Oh, why is everything gotta run so slow tonight? Let me see it this way. Alright, here. That's set up now. Let's try this again so you guys can actually hear what I'm playing. It's not gonna play. What the hell?
I walked away but left the flame buried deep beneath your name. I thought the silence would erase the ghost I carved into your face. I vanished into smoke and stone, but still I hear your voice alone. You were the echo I denied, the truth I buried when I lied. I left the room, but not the ache. I broke the bond I couldn't fake. Now every step I take away still drags your shadow through the day. We're haunted by the things we said, by unseen. I wear your echo like a scar. You haunt me still, no matter how far. I built my walls from shattered vows, but you still live inside them now. I tried to scream, I tried to run, but you're the silence I become. You stitched your name into my bones and left me dancing here alone. I breathe you in with every cry and curse the day you said goodbye. We try to run, we try to hide, but ghosts don't sleep, they stay inside. You were the wounds, I was the flame. Now we both burn beneath the name. I'm haunted by the things unsaid, by every tear we never shed. I'm haunted by the love we lost, by every line we crossed. I'm haunted by the silent screams, by shattered vows and broken dreams. I'm haunted by the way you stayed inside the fire I never laid. I'm haunted by the nights we burned, by every lesson never learned. I'm haunted by the truth we hid, by every wound we never did. I see your eyes in every storm, the ones I left to face alone. I built my walls with ash and stone, but still you echo in my bones. I tried to drown the things I said, but they still rise inside my head. I hear your voice in every flame, calling out the one to blame. How will your love like borrowed light, but never held it quite as tight. Now every ghost I try to flee, it's just a mirror made of me. You were the silence, I was the scream. You were the wound, I was the dream. We were the fire, we were the flood. Now all that's left is haunted blood. We're haunted by the things we said, by every vow we left for dead. We're haunted by the love we lost, by every line we crossed. We're haunted by the scars we hide, by every truth we pushed aside. We're haunted by the flame we fed, still burning in the words we bled. We're haunted by the ghosts we made, by every light we let decay. We're haunted by the storm we chose, and every door we didn't close.
I kinda like that song, and, took me a little bit to figure out how to get it to sound like a duet, and I think it turned out pretty good. I don't know guys, but that's just my own opinion. Uh, let's see. Oh, I got another one about a woman who, watches her man go off to war, and then he never comes home. Trying to find it. Nope, that's not it. Here it is. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the music. I enjoy coming up with the songs. It's a good creative outlet for anybody that's looking for something to create or has a creative thumb. I suggest it. It's really good. It's a good outlet, and no song is a bad song. So here we go.
She watched him leave beneath the dawn, his uniform, his courage drawn. He kissed her hand, he swore he'd fight, and vanished into endless night. The train pulled out, the whistle cried. She held her breath, her tears denied. The world grew colder as he went, her heart a fragile monument. She traced his name on window glass, each moment aching, slow to pass. The silence echoed through her chest, a love unspoken, unconfessed. The letters stopped, the nights grew cold, her whispered prayers remain untold. The silence weighs, the shadows stay, her love was stolen far away. She wears his ring, a ghostly flame, whispers softly his sacred name. The world moves on, but she stands still, her broken heart refuses to heal. She walks the streets where they once dreamed, now shadows haunt what might have been. The laughter fades, the colors die, her soul is trapped beneath the sky. She clutches letters torn and worn, the ink is smudged, the paper torn. Each word a promise, each line a prayer, but now they vanish into air. She's heartbroken, shattered inside, her love was taken by the tide. The battlefield stole her tomorrow, now she walks alone with sorrow. She's heartbroken, lost in the rain, her tears are echoes of his name. The silence screams, the night is hollow, her love is gone, no dawn to follow. She's heartbroken, a plea, a song of eternity. Her soul still calls across the sea, but he's a ghost she cannot see. She's heartbroken, shattered inside, her love was taken by the tide. The battlefield stole her tomorrow, now she walks alone with sorrow. She's heartbroken, yet still she stands, holding his memory in her hands. Her voice will rise, though torn apart, she carries him within her heart. She's heartbroken, her spirit remains through endless nights and endless rains. Her crown of grief, her vow unspoken, she walks the world forever broken. She's heartbroken, but still she fights, her love a flame that lights the night. Though war has claimed his flesh and bone, her heart will never be alone. The stars remember, the night is kind, she walks with him inside her mind. Though war has stolen flesh and bone, her love remains. She's not alone. Ash on the wind, steel in the soul. He rides through ruin to reclaim what was stolen. Smoke curls like serpents, the sky split in flame. He walks through the wreckage, no fear, no shame. A thousand beside him, but he did not yield. His heart was the armor, his Mountains wept thunder, ocean hate, but he carved through the chaos, rewrote his fate. Her name was the compass, her voice a flame. He whispered at night, through frost and pain. He crossed lands forbidden, through storms that blind. Each step a promise, each breath redefined. The stars turned their backs, the moon hid its face, but he chased the horizon, refused to erase. The world tried to break him, bend him to dust, but love is a weapon, and hope is a thrust. He's the endless night, forging fire and fight, through shattered dawns and blood-red nights. He rides for love, for truth, for no break. Hold the endless night. Silhouettes in moonlight, cracked earth beneath. He kneels at her doorstep, sword in sheath. She runs to him glowing, neon tears fall. Two souls reunited, defying it all. He's the endless night, forging fire and fight, through shattered dawns and blood-red nights. He rides for love, for truth, for life. No break can hold endless night. He's the vow unbroken, the soul unbound, the roar in silence, the lost now found. He's the endless night, and he's home at last through every shore. His love held fast. He came home, he endured, he loved, he won.
Oh, that's what you want there. There. Didn't want it to play. Oh well. Oh, you're gonna be a pain in my backside, aren't you? There we go. Uh, hello, evil ghost. I hope you and Peachy had a wonderful Valentine's Day. You guys are like my favorite couple from that I've met on YouTube, and I've not met a lot of couples. All I've met is one side of a couple, but in your guys' case, you're the exception. So I hope you guys have a good Valentine's Day, and thank you for stopping by. DJen, same for you. I know you're listening, but setting up for later. Um, who else was in here? Oh, Bye Bishes. I hope you enjoyed the music. Peachy, you've been in here. Ghosty better get you a bunch of flowers. It's Valentine's Day. SDA, I'm sorry about the no sound. I had some technical difficulties, but I think I've got it taken care of. So, um, hey Viper, if you want any songs played, you're more than welcome to come on up. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. That goes for anybody, as long as the song is tasteful. Hello, Stasia. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you guys are having a good Valentine's Day. Viper, I hope baby is still in there baking. But I'm gonna go on to the next song if it will let me. Let's hope this works. There it goes.
She was born in silence, raised in storms, taught to shrink and to conform. They wrapped her voice in venom, told her power was meant for shame. She learned to smile with shattered grace, to hide the fire behind her face. But deep within, a spark remained, a rebel flame they never tamed. She traced the truth in secret ink on pages they forbade to think. And when the night refused her cry, she lived in stone and sky, in the place where light refused to die. She's not the echo, she's the roar, not the wound, but what it's for. She is thunder wrapped in grace, a wildfire they couldn't erase. She rose from ashes, fierce and high, from the place where light refused to die. She's the storm they couldn't tame, the truth they tried to shame. She walked with fire in her stride, from the place where light refused to die. She wore her scars like sacred ink, proof of every edge she didn't sink. They called her too much, too loud, too wild. It was never meant to be mild. She walked the fire with open eyes, turned every fall into a rise. She built her crown from shattered glass and danced on ruins of. She gathered storms beneath her skin, wound a place where light broke in. She forged her soul from steel and flame, and rose each time they cursed her name. She's the legend they denied, still burning where the light refused to die. She's the roar, not the wound, but what it's for. She is thunder wrapped in grace, a wildfire they couldn't erase. She rose from ashes, fierce and high, from the place where light refused to die. She's the storm they couldn't tame, the truth they tried to shame. She walks with fire in her stride, from the place where light refused to die. She's not asking, she betrays. Every voice they tried to hide now sings where light refused. She is thunder wrapped in grace, a wildfire they couldn't erase. She rose from ashes, fierce and high, from the place where light refused to die. She's the storm they couldn't tame, the truth they tried to shame. She walks with fire in her stride, from the place where light refused to die. I carved my name in ash and stone, while you whispered mine like a curse unknown. You built your throne on broken glass, walked barefoot through the past. You watched me bleed, you watched me crawl, you were etched your silence on every wall, but I turned your spot into sacred flame and wore your shadow without shame. You said I'd fade, dissolve, forget, but I wore your dial like a battle crest. Every scar you gave, I turned to flame, and still I never spoke your name. Your name never left, it burned in the wind, etched in the silence beneath my skin. You tried to erase me, rewrite my fate, but I rose from the fire you helped create. Your name never left, it forged my crown, lit every step when the wall burned down. You tried to bury me deep in regret, but I became the flame you won't.
My site just crashed. Hold on here. See if I got. I was sitting here so into the music and stuff. But while I'm waiting for this to reload, Honeybee, thank you for the kind compliment. I usually don't cam up because I'm self-conscious about how I look, and some people like to make fun of that. You know, we're not gonna name her. She knows who she is. Took a screenshot of that and posted it, and all her little bitches and sluts that are behind her was making fun of me. So that's the reason why I usually don't cam up. But I'm glad you enjoyed seeing me. Not everybody does. But let's see. I'm gonna play I'm gonna do a diss song just because I can. They're fun. Okay, no, there it goes.
Ernie strutting like a king of the block, chest all puffed like he's carved out of rock. Talks big game about the rules he rewrites, but he folds like paper when the blue lights by. Claims he's chosen, claims he's blessed, claims the law don't apply, he's above the rest. But the cuffs click tight and the truth gets dropped. Turns out gravity works on a man who thinks he can't be stopped. He's barking orders like he's running the town, till reality steps in and knocks him down. He screams I'm innocent while the footage rolls. Every lie he told now taking its toll. He's puffing like a rooster at dawn, but the moment they him is gone. His kingdom collapses in a single knot, and in shock he swings at the badge like he's 10 feet tall, but he's tripping on knees, not breaking the wall. Every lie he told comes back like a shockwave. Now he's center stage in the mess. He's shell-shocked. Thought he ran well till the world said no. Shell-shocked. Now he's pacing in a cell with nowhere to go. Shell-shocked. All his big talk shadow when the truth unlocked that. Now he's stuck with the fallout. Welcome to shell-shock. Welcome to shell-shock. Ernie in the holding tank, losing his cool, throwing back to school. He rants about respect while he's losing his grip, blaming everyone else for the mess of his script. He spirals, wild-eyed, ego cracked like glass, trying to act tough, but the act won't last. He's pacing circles, unraveling fast, a legend in his mind, a punchline in the past. He's shouting at shadows, picking fights with the air, claiming conspiracies nobody else can hear. He swears he's a victim of some grand plot twist, but the only thing missing is the truth he dismissed. He's pounding the door like he's staging a coup, but the guards just shrug, they've seen this too. His empire of nonsense finally hits a wall, and the mighty King Ernie looks painfully small. He lashes at shadows, he's losing the plot, the king of excuses in a kingdom he never got. Every consequence hits like a thunderclap shock. Now he's face to face with the truth he fought. He's shell-shocked. Thought he ran the world till the world said no. Shell-shocked. Now he's pacing in a cell with nowhere to go. Shell-shocked. dark shadow when the truth unlocked it. Now he's stuck with the fallout. Welcome to Shell Shock. He painted himself into corners with lies. Now he's trapped in the chaos he tried to disguise. The throne he imagined, just dust on the floor. The crown he demanded don't fit anymore. He's staring at the mirror, but he don't see a king. Just a man who mistook delusion for a crown and a ring. Every choice he dodged now circles back around. Echoes of the truth getting louder in sound. He's shaking, breaking ego, stripped to the bone. Realizing the kingdom he ruled was never his own. The storm he created finally comes to collect and earn. He's left drowning in the fall he wrecked. He's shell-shocked. The myth of his power finally broke on the rocks. He's shell-shocked. Now he's learning the law, don't bend for his talk. Yeah. He's shell-shocked. Every delusion he carried got dropped. The mind. Welcome to Shell Shock. All the bravado he wore has been stripped from his name. Now he's facing the mirror with no one to blame. Every lie he lived finally came unlocked. Yeah. Now he's stuck in the fallout. Forever shell shock. Forever shell shock. Forever shell shocked. You always thought you were it. That's what happens when you play with shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. He walks in like he got a hot snack, but the only thing he serves is delusion on tap. He winks at every woman like he's some rare prize, but they look at him the way you look at fruit flies. He bragging about the movement, say he leading for clout, but he only shows up when the cameras are out. He calls himself above the law, a real outlaw at heart, but he cries cause only he wants to play the part. He struts like a rooster with a Bluetooth mic, trying to hype himself up like he's built for the fight. He says dangerous, mysterious, a rebel at night, but everyone's bored with the same old fight. He got that confidence you only get from being wrong, walking like he's staring in a theme song. Every step he takes, the cringe gets worse. Certainly living life like a badly written bird. Freelance far. He swears he's the king of the fight, but he lost every battle with his own flashlight. Freelance far. He hype like he ready to brawl, but warning label at the mall. Freelance far. He puffing his chest like a star, but he only goes viral for being bizarre. Freelance far. He tries to look fierce and intense, but he couldn't scare a face. Freelance far. He talks like he's destined to rise, but his whole revolution held together with lies. Freelance far. He swears he's the spark of the fight, but he only ignites when the Wi-Fi is right. He's stealing from the stash like a raccoon in jeans, call it redistribution, but we know what that means. He pocketing supplies, men afraid, then posting selfies like he saved the day. He flex like damn I'm divine, but even his reflection tries to clock out on time. He talks with a plastic sword, trying to cosplay Jay but looking more like a board. He says he's underground, covert off the grid, but he live streams every stunt like a hyperactive kid. He claims he's mysterious, untouchable, smart, but he leaves fingerprints on every stolen card. Freelance force. He's a rebel on clearance, talking big game with the Tyler's coherence. Freelance force. He swears he's the boss, but he couldn't lead a parade of ducks across. Freelance force. He thinks he's iconic and hard, but he built like a side quest, nobody star. Freelance force. Pose with a fragile spark. Ernie ain't a menace, he just loud in the dark. Freelance force. He flexes like he's dangerous, bold, but his whole reputation on the layaway hold. Freelance force. He's like he running the scene, but he trips on his ego like a trampoline. He got that swagger you only get from pure denial, living in a fantasy that's been outdated a while. He's a headline he wrote in invisible ink, a mastermind only in the way he thinks. He's a walking blooper reel with no director's cut, trying to act profound but he's stuck in rut. He's a rebel in theory, a clown in the flesh, a glitch in the system that refuses to refresh. The kind of guy who tripped on flat ground and blame the government for taking him down. He's a legend in his mind, a myth in his dreams, but in real life he's the joke nobody streams. Freelance force. He's a rebel on clearance, lost coherence. Freelance fall. He swears he's the boss, but he couldn't lead a parade of ducks across. Freelance fall. He thinks he's iconic and hard, but he built like a side quest nobody starts. Freelance fall. Throws up with a fragile spark. Ernie ain't a menace, he just loud in the dark. Freelance fall. The curtain falling fast. Every lie he built ain't built to last. Freelance fall. He reaching for the crown, but the truth shows up and shuts him down. Freelance fall. The myth he tries to sell, but everybody knows the punchline too well. Freelance fall. His ego running the show, but the credits roll early cause the plot is too slow.
I forgot I had those two stacked back to back in my library, so there we go. Freelance farce, I come up with after Ding Dong went to Minnesota, and instead of filming the riots, he was helping himself to supplies left out for the rioters, which, is very untasteful. So, go back to here. I've got another song already picked out. Oh, honey, I don't think that they'll ever be done because he'll claim something else is wrong with it. That boy wouldn't know how to put air in a tire. Whereas someone like me, I knew how to change oil, change tires, and do minor engine repairs before I was 16. But that come with hanging out in the garage with my dad when he'd tinker on stuff all the time. You pick things up. He wanted me to be able to change my tire if I ever had a flat. So that's like the first thing he told me and drilled it into me. I got pretty good at it for a while, where you would have thought I was on a NASCAR pit crew the way I get them lug nuts off so damn quick. But that's over 30 years ago now, so. But I have another little love song that I'd like to play. My first time dabbling with R&B.
When the world feels heavy, you lift me high. Your laughter paints the stars across my sky. Every word you speak like art. You're the window to my heart. I see the kindness shining in your face. Every moment was like grace. You turn the ordinary into something new. Every day begins and ends with you. Through every storm, through every night, you're the flame that keeps my spirit bright. No shadows linger near. Your love's the truth I hold clear. You're the window to my heart, the place where all my dreams start. Every glance, every kind of love, so much. Forever yours, I'll always be. You're the only home I see. I see tomorrow shining in your eyes, a gentle promise that never dies. With every breath, I know we'll never part. You're the window to my heart. Your touch is steady, it's true. A guiding light carries me through. Even in silence, I feel your embrace. You're the fire I'll never replay. If time should fade and seasons change, our love will still remain the same. Hand in hand, we'll walk this road with every vow we've ever owed. Through cast your shadows like a curse. You think I'll fear, but I've walked through darker rooms and never disappeared. You dig for secrets like a thief in the night, but I'm caught from truth, from flame, from fight. Your whispers slither, but they never strike deep. I've risen from ruins you couldn't survive in your sleep. You want me trembling, begging undone, but I'm forged in storms and I bow to none. You summon ghosts hoping to lose my way, but I've danced with demons and lived to say that nothing you conjure can shake my throne. I am the tempest, the fang, the bone. You try to bind me with the weight of your spite, but I walk through your venom like a queen through a night. Your curses crackle, but they never ignite. I that refuse to die. You want me shaken, but I stand divided. You want me hiding, but the truth I am unshakable. Your venom breaks on me like waves on stone. Try to trigger me, I'll stay enthroned. You can claw, you can pry, you can twist your lies, but I rise like a serpent with fire in my eyes. I won't bend, won't fade, won't dim my light. I am unshakable, and I won't apologize. You throw your stones from behind your fragile mask, but I've carried burdens heavier than your petty tasks. You try to shame me with the ghosts of my past, but I wear them like armor, forged to last. You want me silent, but my blade. You want me broke, but I'm the storm you made. Strength blooms wild where the shadows creep, and I rise every time you pray I'll fall. You twist your lies like threads of fate, but I cut through illusions you fabricate. You think your venom can poison my name, but I rise from the ashes untouched by your flame. You claw at the edges of the truth I own, but your hands slip off my unshakable throne. You wanted a victim, but I became it, the serpent crowned in the fire you let. You want me shaken, but I stand divided. You want me hiding, but the truth is mine. I am unshakable. Your venom breaks on me like waves on stone. Try to trigger me, I'll stay enthroned. You can claw, you can pry, you can twist your lies, but I rise like a serpent with fire in my eyes. I won't bend, won't fade, won't dim my light. I am unshakable, and I won't apologize. Every curse you cast becomes fuel for my flame. Every doubt you spit only sharpens my name. You don't get to write my story or define my throne. I walk through your fire and claim it as my own. Your shadows crumble when they touch my skin. Your venom dissolves before it sinks in. I rise from the wreckage you hoped I'd drown in. A storm reborn, a serpent crowned in sin. You forged my strength with every attack, and now I stand where you can't claw back. Your rage is a whisper, my power's a night, your shadows fall silent beneath my stride. I stand in my truth with nothing to hide.
There I am. I was hiding. Oh, I see we're Gotham's getting ready to go live here in about 20 minutes, so I'll play music up until then. Just so I usually try to stop around the hour mark. It'll be a little over, but I'm okay with that because last week's stream was like 2 hours, and that's the longest one I've ever done on my own. So last week's interview with Viper was amazing. For those who don't know who Viper is, you should check him out. He does some amazing work, and he's an incredible human being. Someone I am proud to call a friend, especially on these YouTube streets. So we're gonna go back to the music here. I don't, like I said, I don't have a lot of love songs, but I have point of view songs, from one point of view. So we'll go back to this, and we'll play this one.
We were firelight in the dark, two wild hearts with matching scars. Built a world from whispered dreams, held each other through the screams. We danced through storms with open hands, made promises in shifting sands. You were my mirror, my flame, but even stars forget their names. Time drew lines we couldn't cross, and silence grew where love got lost. You walked away, I stood alone, but I found strength in the unknown. I held on when the sky fell down, but you let go without a sound. Now I'm right on the wreck, unafraid. Now I rise like dawn from ashes, burning bright through all the crashes. You were the storm, I was the flame. Now I stand and know my name. I found my wings, I claim the sky. No more chains to hold me tight. I gave you everything, so thank you for my freedom. We carved our names in sacred stone. The cracks appeared and I outgrew the shadows you left in my soul. Became the light that made me whole. I wore your silence like a crown, but now I've laid that burden down. I found my voice beneath the pain and learned to dance inside the rain. I don't regret the love we gave, but I won't live inside your cave. I broke the chains, I found my voice, and now I walk in my own choice. I held on when the sky fell down, but you let go without a sound. Now I'm rising from the wreckage, unafraid. Now I rise like dawn from ashes, burning bright through all the crashes. You were the storm, I was the flame. Now I stand and know my name. I found my wings, I claim the sky. No more chains to hide. I gave you everything, so thank you for my freedom. I see you in the stars sometimes, a memory etched in mythic lines, but I won't chase what slipped away. I found my truth, I found my way. Now I rise like dawn from ashes, burning bright
like I said, that's a one-sided point of for a relationship about a woman who still loved, but he obviously didn't love her back, so they went their separate ways. That's what the song "Freedom" is all about. We got about 10 minutes left, so I'm gonna pull up one more song, and then we're gonna call it a night. I'm looking for the perfect song here. Uh, ooh, this one's good. Okay. We'll go back to this. So this will be the end of the night. Scars Don't Whisper. I believe it tells its own little story.
I'm not your silence, not your ghost. I'm the myth you fear the most. They said I was quiet, just a shadow in the hall. But silence is a weapon when you've learned to take the fall. I wore my pain like velvet, stitched in every thread. They thought I'd break in silence, but I screamed inside instead. I traced my name in frost and flaming echoes no one heard. Built a throne from shattered echoes, crowned myself with every word. They saw a girl who was like a ghost behind the glass, but I was writing war songs, silence they let pass. Never saw the fire grow beneath the ash, beneath the snow. But scars don't whisper, scars don't fade, they rise like unafraid. Scars don't whisper, they roar and flame. Every line a vow, every bruise a name. You tried to hush the hurt I bled, but I speak louder with what's been said. Scars that spur, they sing still, proof I broke and chose to heal. Fierce and true, and everyone still sings of you. Scars don't whisper, they rise, they fight, they shine like stars against the night. You tried to bury what I became, but I'm the fire you couldn't tame. I walk through rooms that swallow light, with silence wrapped around me tight. But I carve my truth in every wall, and at the dark to watch me crawl. They call me fragile, call me weak, but I learned to let my silence speak. Now every wound's a battle in, and I won't let you silence them. I stitched my voice in broken stone, turned every bruise into my own. I rose from hush with fists aflame, and I won't wear your shame. You thought I'd finish, thought I'd bend, but I was breaking just a minute. Now every and stop until I'm done. Scars don't win.
Not me being muted this whole time, dadgummit. I dropped a link in the chat for Gotham's channel. He's getting ready to go live here in about 6 or 7 minutes. So after we're done here, hop on over there and give him a listen. He's always got some good songs too. But I'm gonna close out the night by saying, you know, take care of yourself. Remember, even if you are in a couple, you do have to concentrate on you. And if things are strange, if you're scared, just remember to stay used, and someone will always be there to help you.
She used to bite her tongue just to keep the peace. Let their whispers cut her down, let their poison never cease. But every scar they carve became a spark inside her chest. And now she's rising from the ashes, done with being second best. She carried all the shadows like a weight upon her spine, tried to hold the world together while they crossed every line. But the girl who once stayed quiet learned the truth they always feared. Strength grows loud and wild the moment doubt disappears. They tried to dim her light, tried to twist her truth to fit their spite. But she's done playing small, she's done taking blame that wasn't hers at all. She's gonna flip the script, rewrite the lines they wrote, turn every insult into power in her throat. She's done with all their heat, she's fireproof and fierce. Their hate can't touch a woman who survived her darkest years. She's gonna flip the script. Watch her rise, watch her shift. They called her too much, too loud, too bold, but she's learned that judgments were just fear dressed up in gold. She's walking through the storm with her head held high, every step a warning shot, every breath a battle cry. They try to twist her story, paint her as the villain in their play, but she tore down every rumor they had built along the way. Now she's standing in the open, unafraid of being seen, a woman forging fire, sharp and sovereign, fierce and clean. They tried to clip her wings, tried to break her voice so she couldn't sing, but she's done being their prey. She's rewriting every rule they made. She's gonna flip the script, rewrite the lines they wrote, turn every insult into power in her throat. She's done with all their heat, she's fireproof and fierce. Their hate can't touch a woman who survived her darkest years. She's gonna flip the script. Watch her rise, watch her shift. Let them talk, let them choke on their own lies. She's not bending anymore just to keep them satisfied. She's the storm they never saw coming, the truth they can't outrun. A woman who refuses to bow to anyone. She's the echo of resilience in a world that tried to break her. The thunder in the distance that grows closer grows braver. Every step she takes rewrites the fate they tried to script. Every breath a declaration she will never be eclipsed. She's gonna flip the script, tear down the walls they built.